older boy enters.
Fuck have you been?
Just taking drugs, I think. Can't remember.
So, whilst I'm here dolled up and freshly shaven, you're out getting monged.
Oh, free country, innit?
Not for you, it isn't.
Is there any chance you could do this in yard?
I actually agree with David. Well, you are virile and dense, so it's understandable you'd be reckless, isn't it?
Well, don't need grief for it, I know that. Why do you two bother trying to be a couple? You're a pair of weird knobheads. That's Rich, you sociopathic twat.
Calm down.
Oh, sorry. He's such a sweet boy. She'll tell you I've changed.
I think we all know you can't take the prick out of that one.
Can't put enough of them in you.
What's that supposed to mean?
I wish I had some of your grand's drugs. You crack on at laughing boy there for playing about. We all know about you. It'll only get worse when you work at factory. Look, Sarah, I only sniff coke off a hooker, now else. What? I'm trying to fucking eat. And the rat's right, you're hardly Mary Whitehouse, are you?
Yeah, and I stopped at 19 to be true to you, didn't I? Right, I'm getting pig sick of this juvenile shit. Take your pissing contest out onto the street. I'm even dolling myself up for you now. Fuck knows why, I mean, look at you. You stink and all. What's the point? I may as well talk to the toast.
Let's have a shower together then. I'll do that thing behind you with showerhead. Can you not be fucking revolted?
I've just done my eyes, and I won't go near you right now, alright? David said this would happen.
Oh, he did he? I thought the runt of the litter had something to do with it.
Oh, because he told me the truth?
Anyone could predict we'd be a fucking car crash.
Evidently. He said you'd be a player, and you are. Can't get hold of Janice. She were off her face on gin last night. Fell over girl's wall. Well, you can probably blame Kevin for making a mess on her car. He denies it though, doesn't he?
It's no excuse for going on a bender every time you wake up, is it?
Hey, last time somebody blew the load on me, I whipped covers off and took a selfie for OnlyFans. Bought myself a perfume off the back of that. I'm only ringing her for so long, and then I'm washing my hands of the stupid slapper. Still nothing.
He's here. Moaning bitches.
Hiya, Mr. Baldwin. Mr. Baldwin.
Fucking hell, Sean. You going watching Notts County Ladies or something? Oh, you. Where's the factory dog?
Well, this morning, she had to go to the gyno and Summers.
Well, the second one isn't an excuse.
Well, she were off for tits last night. She's not made it out of bed, I don't think.
Right, if this is to do with that car spunk business, that's got fuck all to do with this job. You're here to earn, and this isn't a choice.
Yes, Mr. Baldwin.
Good. Now listen to me. I may not own this place yet, but I'm not being taken for an arsehole. Leanne isn't crippling herself for you to lose orders. These orders get finished today. I'll buy a truckload of bacon sarnies from Roy's gaff. We good with that?
Oh, that's very kind, Mr. Baldwin.
From one business to another, eh? Hey, tell the pig there's no bacon for her.
Hey, I heard that Sunday dinner of yours the other day for a right laugh. Did you? Such a nosy cow, aren't you? If you must know, Rita just got a bit tiddly is all. Speaking of all that, what time's Fred and Beb's due tonight? About 6, I think, but I couldn't give a fuck. Seen it all before. I don't know why people bother getting married. When Ernest was here, his eye was forever on the go. Too much debauchery coming out of every house. Well, I made it clear to Cyril I'd smash his head if he tried out. And now we're sad singletons. Norris might still give you one, mind.
Oh, fuck off.
Sarah, will you get off your phone for fuck's sake? Yeah, just telling him he's a dumb-headed plaid shirt-wearing tosser, and he can go swivel. The pair of you make me want to vomit continuously till I'm dead. I don't need to take this shit from any of you. You didn't half make me legs shake earlier, Roy.
Sex isn't something I wish to discuss over the counter, Hayley.
Sorry, I'm just a bit giddy.
I wish you'd put that into action elsewhere.
Roy, why do you think I'd make more money in that scene than I would at the factory in this place?
There are fellas out there that'd be all over you like Jack Duckworth on Razzle. Might give me a stiff one and all.
So that's what it's about.
A bit. I often have fantasies that go unfulfilled. Seeing that being one of them.
Well, what if we at least made friends with safe people? Ashley and Claire's guests. Roy, will you straighten your fucking face, mate?
You shut up, Hayley, so help me. Everyone here can get thrills on tap and I have to make do with a monthly shag.
Well, really?
with the only novelty being me apron. I felt jealous of Fred for a while, and even Kevin, who, let's be fair, has at least actioned his needs. Even the streetwalkers get some variety. I want to watch somebody have a do on you. And I think that's very reasonable, especially for a few quid. I've said me piece. So fuck off to those factory idiots and leave me be.
Do you feel like a big man now?
No more than you. I just feel like I don't express myself enough. Maybe since Becky left, I've not been able to let my aggression out, and for that I apologise.
Could always bring her back if you wanted.
No, I think I'm wound that tight I'd probably kick her fucking head in. Jack Duckworth was here a few days ago trying to stash his magazines. Maybe I should have taken him up on it. Instead, I'm sadly left with this one he lent me. Now take these stale cakes and make sure Fizz doesn't gob 'em all. I'll be careful, Jack.
No one else will take 'em. I'm desperate and I'm wasting away with the effort. It's the only way out.
She seems like a nutcase.
I do a small favour for her, as she stashes all my magazines with no fucking about. If I'm gonna sit there with Dick out for half an hour, it's a small price.
You don't know who's painting you. It could be a lot of old queens for all you know.
I'd rather that than get Vera's wrath, Fred.
You've had it for nearly 50 years. What fucking difference does it make?
I'm getting too old for getting twatted by the missus now.
Well, I were getting pegged, let's not forget. Now see, Jack, I'm just concerned for you. Sup with thee?
It's also a chance for me to feel young again. Like I were at cabaret. All them birds.
There's plenty of prozzies here.
I'm not after a shag. Just to feel like a new man. I can't go hammering the dulcy froggets of this world in the back seat anymore.
Listen, Violet, you can stand there pretending you didn't enjoy what just happened. You know there was once a time you'd have needed a machete to cut through the shrubbery. I managed to get it in and keep it in. Nay, slam it in.
Kev, I'm not saying I didn't appreciate it.
No, I'll take care of the cab. Steve?
Jack Duckworth, hello. Are you up for a ginseng tea over at Roy's Rolls? Such a ragged man. Don't you think he has potential to be an Adonis?
Who's this then?
Doesn't matter. Look, let's go, shall we?
Hey now, Jackie boy. Who's this old sow?
Just a business acquaintance, and not one I'll be parading.
Oh, you are a hard man, Jack. I'll bet he is. And what art it will create.
Right, that's enough of that bollocks. Let's go. See you later.
Have you let yourself in again? I could have been on the lavatory.
You spend 90% of your day on it, Dad. And anyway, I just want to say, I might have a job, so I'm happy and none of your bowel movements can spoil the joy today.
Not for you.
I think Steve might be giving me work at streetcars.
What do I care about your rotten aspirations? I don't even know what 90% is anymore. I can't even dress myself, and my arse is pinched so tight since the operation it's like forcing a steak pie through a piping bag.
This is good news for you and Mum.
When we likely get that old twat living here again.
Mam wants me working a proper job.
I couldn't care less about that.
Fuck off then. It's my life. Are you going to stop whinging and being a misery with your dad?
I'm allowed to be worried.
You're a killjoy.
I've enough cars. Every time he proposes, something goes to shit. He can't take it again. I can't hear myself think with them upstairs, so I'm more uptight than usual.
Hey up, he's paggering like a good un.
He's here now, so can we just drop it?
All the reason to talk to him. I'm not taking you to that party with a face like a road accident. I'm telling you now, because people always say I'm the nice one out of us two.
No, they don't. You make shit up just to break me bollocks and you'll get back of my hand.
They call us Bubble and Squeak because I'm nice and you're a cunt.
You're only nice because you feel up the gas.
Cheeky bastard! My hand brushed that fella's cock because he was stiff as a rock when I took his cases. To do that with you, I just need to reach above your eyebrows.
You calling me a dickhead?
I feel I've arrived at a bad time.
Do you have some sort of problem with me?
I think you're humouring him.
Look, I may be 3 vodkas in today, but it doesn't mean I'm not capable of making decisions. As far as proposals, it's not the first one. I'm not past it.
Some of that, you bitch!
What's with the face?
Nothing.
Are you spitting the dummy out?
Nothing. Just stop wittering at me and do your job.
Very insolent.
No, I'm just putting my foot down for once. Jack is very keen to work with us. Hey, I don't want old crows painting his puny dick. It's a very respected profession. He's very lucky. Here, there's no respectable about waving your privates about. He'll be sitting still. He's not a strippogram. You see, Jack will simply derobe and pose for our artists, and they'll paint everything they see. With Jack, it'll be like painting a giant coconut.
It's still daunting. I mean, I don't like getting me kit off in front of our Vera. And I'm sure you can appreciate why.
But this time you're not stripping for coitus.
Yeah, well, he doesn't strip for that either. Whatever coitus is when it's at home.
Well, nevertheless, Jack has signed up and ready to go.
I thought it was just an idea.
£200 up front and he's in my hands.
200 quid?
I think we could do an aroused portrait too.
No chance.
We have plentiful Viagra at the centre. As sure as shit, in no time he'll be solid. And captivating. Could even do a mid-masturbation feature.
Fuck off.
Well, we often pay a bit more for lewd behaviour depicted in watercolour. And married carnal frivolity. Now that's a rare one in over 50s.
That rare, it's not fucking happening. Look, you might be able to convince this daft old twat, but I'm not jiggling me newly pierced nipples in front of a shower of leering old paintbrush-wielding perverts at sake of a few quid. Oh, I'm gonna clean Roy's oven.
We could pretend you're Marilyn Monroe's niece.
Hey. We'll talk outside. How much more?
For what?
Lewd stuff.
Far more than most hookers here.
Tax-free.
Cash in hand, and other things, so to speak.
Can I have some of that Viagra for free and all?
You can have a sweet jar full of it.
Right. I'll do a bit more than pose if you say out to the dragon in there. Not a word.
Not a word.
Hello? Well, looks like she's bolted, mate. I've shut the firm for the day while I ponder hiring Tracy Love Barlow. Well, she quite clearly, she had the best time of her life and needed air. Well, judging by the running, I'd say she had a flipping shocker.
Well, you reckon?
Yeah, I've seen it before. I'm a stallion. Maybe once, mate.
No.
I'm just saying you might have lost most of the bush, but it takes time to build up the performance to what it was. I know you.
Will you try to be supportive?
Deirdre, you kicked her out for fuck's sake. And we've come to an arrangement, haven't we, soft lad? I had peace and quiet for once.
Just fucking shut up and do your spelling test.
And whilst you're at it, have a break from blowing off.
You're being ridiculous, Norris.
Leave me be.
Oh, now you're soft as
I am
shit.
not soft as shit.
Norris, just keep still and breathe. You're doing my heads in. Can I just pay for me filters and go? You can wait. You've already had a free lunch out of us. Shouldn't he see a doctor? They're being mad.
He's been moping about like this for nigh on a fortnight, and I'm not shying away from the fact that it's getting on me tits.
You just get drunk at 2 o'clock.
I don't like getting old, what can I say? None of us do, but at least you don't mope.
Just fuck off, Emily.
Looks like you could do with some of my herbs. Now there's an idea, Norris.
I'm not taking fucking drugs.
Maybe just a couple of drags.
What good is me stoned, eh? I'm likely to get the paranoia and the whiting knowing my rotten luck. I get funny turns if me tea's too strong.
Well, then it's not for you. Norris, how about you go and have a wank?
No, I'll work this out myself. If I have to change my lifestyle completely to stop myself dropping dead like your Alf, I will. Now will you all get ready for the party?
Hey up, fat lad.
Pot calling kettle. Hey, you brought trouble.
Are you Fred?
No, you're paying for nout. We've threatened brewery, so it's all free tonight. There's some cheeky crack-up going on.
Well, it'd be rude not to get shit-faced, as long as our Vera doesn't start smacking me about again.
Well, enjoy it while you can. I say enjoy it, because this is the last engagement party I have.
I'm not holding my breath. I wish you would, Vera. Take me and Jack as an example if you like.
Amazing what a fuck on an allotment causes.
Hey, don't you start. You've been blessed and don't cotton on you haven't.
Rita, good to see another rejection turn up. Now get yourself a vodka and tonic, it's all up house.
Oh, well, congratulations to you both. I'm so glad it weren't me.
In all fairness, you'd not have handled me in bedroom. Well, you've enough pearl necklaces.
You're not being an angry twat tonight. At least we can celebrate something good and get away from that Roger in Purr upstairs for a night.
I suppose.
Come here. I've decided. I'm going to resurrect my charm like I used to be when I bought birds flowers and bracelets. I think I've been far too direct with the old Alejandro. Now I'm going to have a blowout on free scotch whilst I plan who I want to woo and enter. Fair play, mate.
£44.60 change.
Listen, what's going on with those bitches you work with? I know you gay fellas get a lot of confidential chat from women, so I want to know why they're getting so catty recently.
Oh, and I think they're all a bit overworked and frightfully sterile at home. Most of them. Janice.
Really? Well, I want you to monitor them for me. Because I'm getting concerned that I'm more of a school teacher than an employer at the moment, and I hope you're not spreading shit to cause it either.
I don't know about a school, it's more a kennels. If anything, they reassure me I'm not missing out by swinging this way. You staying for Fred and Bev's party?
No, I'm going to finish this and go and skewer Leanne.
Ah, you're very charitable with her, kid. Knacker's yard nag. Still gets a regular mount.
Give us a pint, Sean. Was hoping to see you.
Oh, yeah?
Fucking Janice Basby. She thinks I've spunked on a motor. I've been nowhere near it.
Yeah, well, if that's true, sunshine, then we've got ourselves a proper mystery.
Yeah, well, our Sally's having to put up with her gobby shit, so get her sacked, will you?
Nah, she'll sack herself, believe me. I've not got the time to deal with the worst of that shit show, and I've just got to sit back and watch her meltdown and enjoy it.
Hey, my Jack's going to be posing for artists soon. Tackle out and everything.
Nothing muckier out, like.
I just hope he can manage to find his cock under all that insulation he's got. If not, maybe lend us one of them ones you strap on.
Hey, she's thrown all that shit in bin.
No more pegging for us, Vera. Well, then you'll have to find something else. I stopped our Jack relying on mucky books and he's done as he's told. Watch me bag, I'm bursting for a long piss.
She thinks you've stopped. She doesn't know you've an attic full.
Aye, and she won't neither. She doesn't need to know why I've taken that model job. When she goes for her hair done, they'll be transporting all 2,000 magazines far away.
Oh, Audrey, and your shag piece. I'm glad you could drag yourself out.
Well, I need a good night out and this is free. I've got over being a jealous bitch, thankfully.
About fucking time.
Well done, Fred, lad. By heck, I can see why it's not Audrey-like. I bet Bev doesn't bury her head in a vaporiser while she's taking it up the back end.
Ignore him, Fred. I'm fucking him off after tonight.
He'll be glad to hear it.
I can't believe you just said that then.
Well, why not, eh?
Well, I don't like people knowing me business.
What? Weren't you having three-ways with her not too long back? It's what I heard.
Yes, but I've changed since then.
Well, could have fooled me, lass.
This is a very dodgy place, and I want to be a little more grand than that now. Oh, I want to get pissed. Can we manage that? It might stop me feeling like a sad old spinster and being jealous of Bev.
Now, can everybody shut fuck up for 2 minutes?
You're not going to do another shitty speech, are you?
I am, and I'll ask for your patience, you twat.
Patience, my chum.
Now, a few days ago, I asked this old bag here to give me her hand in wedlock. And this is after she blasted me arse for 6 months. And we even had a fucking party for it. Now, we're having a proper do that's not so sordid to celebrate our unholy matrimony.
Oh, you know. Have you got a JCB?
I'm getting me balls trapped in me kegs. Now, Beverly! At the second time of asking, I'm doing this oh, fuck's sake, like they do in films. Properly, not at piss-wet roadside surrounded by stinking meat.
Get on with it.
Will you marry me?
Obviously. Now get up, you daft lump.
Oh, me. Now come here, lad. Take it steady.
Oh.
Jason, take your chrysanthemums and fuck off.
I'm not having this trash squabbling in my house.
Get out.
Yes, and you can follow him too. Bye-bye.
I got these flowers unreduced. Ungrateful fucker she is.
Oh, don't involve me in your Jerry Springer shit. I'm not arsed.
Why are you even trying here?
Because I feel bad.
You feel bad for ignoring me in favour of getting seshed up?
I only had one night of it.
I was going out my mind. Well, go on.
What?
Let's hear this apology.
Sorry.
Like you mean it.
I don't really.
See, this is a fucking problem.
I'm sorry. Alright.
I might have had my share of penis. That was then. I was happy to start being normal.
Just shut
No,
up.
you shut up, Jason. David's been mocking me for giving you time of day, saying you're gonna do all this dodgy shit in the future. And now I know. He even said you'd bang some bird twice your age at the pub, and you expect me to waste my youth as your lapdog. I bet you think I'm very easy to manipulate and hop on whenever. Well, there's plenty more waiting to get up me, so I'm hardly spoilt for choice when it comes
Shut
to brainless
up.
bastard.
You what?
Oh, don't like your intelligence question, do you?
Not by a bimbo.
Oh, is that all you see in me?
As a matter of fact, yeah.
Well, you aren't that great. You couldn't even make a Manchester tram come. Yet you're still strutting around like a coked up fucking lumberjack.
My big mistake was coming here to take this shit. And for what David says you'll become, I'd rather have a manky dip in Maria.
Just get out.
Don't worry, I'm off.
Don't ever come back here.
Soon a nappy change, Ken.
Go on, go.
Hey, this is all making me a bit randy, Jack. What about you?
No, I'm going to announce that seeing as Michael isn't here... No, he's off in Soho. I'd like to get some bubbly out at cellar and toast our Ashley. Because though he's a vicious little sod with a voice like Sweep, he may be right about me risking getting wed.
Shite.
Well, Blanche is right, you never give up. No matter what.
Hurry up, fuck's sake.
Now for those of you that think that just because your marriage is fucking horrible, doesn't mean you're doing it wrong. It means you're learning. Many lessons during it. And you have to sometimes power through like I did. And, well, give her a taste of what I had to deal with.
That's hardly fair, is it?
I don't know why I risked my health on you, you hysterical freak.
That's enough. Fuck off.
Kiss my ass.
Jason, I told you to fuck off.
Daft you thought this had become love. I'd have been miserable. You'd have pecked me head for too long. Do you hear me? You in this madhouse, piss on it. Not surprised our Todd chose to choke on dick taking this shit from you.
I'm a bit fucked.
It ain't stand there. The happy couple.
I might be sick, I think I might be sick.
You can in a minute. I'm pleased. You've got me blessing to get wed.
Well, we would have done regardless, but thank you.
I shall enjoy this, Beverly. Oh yes. Look at you. I could bend you over now.